Alright, alright. I'll go see what's on Twitter real quick. Hopefully, it's some good news. If it ain't, then that's kind of a problem. Hello, it's me again, Room Mosquito Fish. I remember that, bro. Alright. Let's go with Fear Buck, man. Straight to Fear Buck. No horsing, no plan, you dig? Okay, let me make sure my screen is showing this time. Oh, United States defeats Paraguay 4-1 if you World Cup. Big W. Uh, you're not shouting. You not shouting. Jesus Christ, that was overly loud. Let's turn that down real quick. That was too rambunctious. Wait, what did you say? You not shouting to the void. I'm listening, but also why not just listen to the chat? What, bro? I don't even know what you're saying, bro. Shout out to you though, man. Like, you feel me? I don't, I don't know. I really don't know what you said, but yeah. Drake did the viral shebang trend. I thought shebangs was like hot dogs, but never mind. Kastner gave a speech to everyone who attended Stream University trial in New York. Big W's. That's a big W right there, man. Never mind, my phone on 32%. Shout out to you, man. Big W's, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For some reason, when Castanet do something, it's always like extravagant. You feel what I'm saying? Castanet confronted Messy Mods for using his name for using his name negatively for engagement during Stream University trial. Okay, yeah, this Big Geech man. What's going on? We finna get into reactions, but right now we going over some news and seeing what's cracking in the streamerverse. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, Kai is, you know what I'm saying? He is giving him some real game, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know if he goes by he, but yeah. Thanks as a matter of fact. I subscribed I already subscribed. You appreciate that. Is my bad, I'm wearing white. Is it Ismail? My bad if I botched your name, gang. Appreciate that though. Yeah, that is a fact, bro. So we not shaking ass and hey, get out. Yeah, I seen that one. Said he built his brand around gospel. Yeah, that's a fact. Said kind of playing all that posing systems with off his. Said I'm just trying to eat. Had that I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat NGO. Said this is why streaming Uni low key is the best reality show out right now. They actually hold folks accountable. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I like that too, though. I like that. Cristiano Ronaldo rise to the United States. W Cristiano. W Reynaldo. W Reynaldo. Drake surpassed 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify for the first time in his career. Why do I feel like this was said already like 3 times? Did Drake do this a couple times, or is this the first time he did this? Let me see the comments. So there's not one rapper who comes close to Drake. He's late to the party. Kenny done that already. So like the world finally caught up. Wait, looks like the world finally caught up to his Hotline Bling habit of playing it on repeat. Jesus. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Is that his most streamed song of all time? Hotline Bling? It might be. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think you could, bro. It was like a 4 year period where you couldn't go nowhere without hearing that song, bro. I know when that Hotline Bling, and then he was doing this in the music video. I ain't gonna lie. That probably was the most corny dance. This probably is the corniest thing in life that you could ever do as a dance move. Not gonna lie to you. I think I seen Braun do that too, but shout out Braun, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping though. We can't see the video you are reacting to. Stay on one platform, you lose your loyal subs. Stop dick riding me and stop coming in here saying that you idiot. Um, Either come to Twitch, get your money up so you can be able to watch on both platforms, or just shut the hell up. Thank you. And you're not a loyal sub, you just a dick rider. But shout out to you though, man. You being here pole jocking and shit. We need more pole jockers and meat suckers like you. So those type of people got to be in the chat, bro, in order for people to succeed like me. Jesus, boy, why the hell she just yelled like that? And why I just thought this was I thought this was what's her name? I done forgot her name. Whatever the hell her name is. Bro, where the fuck? Okay, this is pissing me the fuck off. I mean, god damn, boy. Hold on, man. I bet. Russian streamer Genesia flooded her room with water shortly after building her new streamer room. What? Um, lady, don't y'all want to get up out of there? Y'all know electricity is a thing, right? Okay. How did she do this? This is a stage prank, fake rep to the room, not flooded in the stream. So okay, bet. Shout out to them. Charleston White challenges Jeff Metcalf to a boxing match at Adrian Ross Parameters event. Okay, I don't really care about that. Said people are now buying billboard space to promote their stream university applications. Jesus Christ, bro! If you got money enough to buy a billboard, you got money enough to put into some streaming. What's it called, bro? Why is my shit doing that? I want the video play. Let me see. Billboard space costs like 3,000 too. And I ain't gonna lie, I peeped that a lot of people that applied. Well, yeah, I peeped that a lot of people that applied. Mainly, I think their main place to stream is TikTok. I guess you can call it. Well, I guess you could say yeah, TikTok is a version of streaming too. So, but buying billboard space is pretty nuclear, bro. Like, and you just put your TikTok ad too. Said because nothing says I'm serious. Because nothing says I'm serious about gaming. Then a giant neon sign asks strangers if they want to enroll you, if they want to enroll in your Zoom class. What? Okay, I don't know what that is. Everyone going crazy is Game Stream University. No way people are this desperate to get accepted. I ain't gonna lie, that's some real dedication, though, gang. But 3,000, I ain't gonna lie. Well, at least maybe just in Chicago, but at least I've heard that billboard space costs like $3,000, bro. At least I think. Cousin denies the International University application after she misspelled Chinese. Jesus. I don't even know why I'm watching this, but what I'm watching, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is a big W though. Him doing the whole him doing the in person joints is crazy. Regular quarterback Lamar Jackson just arrived at Cass National University. Shout out Lamar Jackson, man. I don't really care about that though. That doesn't really matter to me. I thought that was a missile. I thought Israel was attacking. Castanet denies Canelo Joseph's Stream University application in person for previously disrespecting him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Canelo is a pretty funny dude, gang. I came from. I've said this before. Canelo makes some dope vids. I don't think he really do the. Maybe he. Well, I think he's kind of still do the YouTube thing, still. Probably not really, but I ain't seen his videos in a minute. But he's hilarious. Yeah, he carried this nigga by there. That was tough. Nigga, you drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee as a multi-millionaire, nigga? You ain't even upgraded to Starbucks, nigga? Come on, man. Stop playing with me, dude. What? What is this? Okay, I don't know. That's a cow sheet ad. YouTube, a little Mike got into an argument with his girlfriend and turned into a physical after he expressed his frustration with their relationship. Why have I seen multiple clips of him and this woman in their relationship thing? Why do I keep seeing this? So she couldn't fix her stream. He fixed it, and he got mad. Then she got mad because whatever, bro. Let me go through the comments. I already know they probably like, yeah, bro, this is very degenerate, man. Stop dating people who are who have unregulated health, um, who have unregulated behavioral health issues. Facts. Say it ain't no way on earth I'll be with a bitch that thinks she can speak to me like this. That's the reason she has an attitude problem because you do whatever she say like a bitch. It said as soon as he get off camera, she gonna assault him. Said throw that bitch out, lock the door behind her. That's a fact. Weak ass man. But you deserve stupid. Said why you putting hands on a woman? I hope it's just content though. Said money can't lame a lame nigga. He was lame before. He was lame before the little famous streaming. Said bitches know a lame wimp simp. That's why she treat him like that. Okay. Loudmouth combative obnoxious women are extremely dangerous. They always put you in a position to lose control because said because they take disrespect to the next level. I don't understand why guys date date these kind of rock wilders. Just just avoid them at all costs. Okay, yeah. I'm with him. I'm with him on that, bro. And didn't I see some? I think Rod was giving him like couples counseling and all that, or whatever the case may be. And ain't she like? I don't know how old Lil Mike is. I'm assuming he in his 20s. I think she like 19, 18. It's not excusing what she got going on, but that make it seem like that may be why she's just like so goddamn immature, bro. Travis Scott Nike just dropped FIFA World Cup collection. Okay, pretty tough. Shout out Travis Scott, man. Wait, what happened? What did they say? Resellers seeing this drop? Yeah. I don't think the resale market is pretty hot though for most things. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So resellers ain't gonna be able to unless it's something that everybody really wants. Like them Swatch watches. That was a good reseller. Like, yo, if the resellers get a hold of these, people gonna buy them. I don't really see nobody buying them no more, but yeah. Castnet reveals his official jacket for Stream University 2026. Big W's, KC. I ain't gonna lie, this joint tough. He probably made this. Vivette too, you know what I'm saying? Said Broker easily made a Vivette jacket. So all this was for nothing. Nigga, how don't you know how? Okay, what would make this person Big Tony whatever Big Tony the plug? How you know he didn't make this joint? See what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of meat suckers in the chat, bro. Like, come on, man. But W Castanet, man. I know Castanet probably not seeing my streams, but big W's. Pentagon releases new set of UFO and UAP files. What is this? For some reason, every time they release something, it's always blurry, gang. Elon Musk becomes the world's first trillionaire. Big W's for you, Elon Musk. Ye seen in Tibbetts, Georgia, looking good. Shout out Ye, man. Big W's for Ye. Hold on, let me go do something real quick. Aye. What you getting? He just gone. Nowhere to be seen. I'm back, man. Big W's. Big W's, Kanye, man. Nick Shirley, Spirit by. Okay. Let's see, am I missing anything? It's probably just more Stream University stuff, right? More than likely. USA World Cup opener win for the first time since 2014. Yeah, whoever that country is, they stood no chance. Gianni Infantino gives Speed the honor of being the official FIFA president for 5 minutes during the match he attended. What? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Speed got like ultimately nuclear, crazy type motion, gang. Like the fact that the president of FIFA is like, yeah, man, I'm gonna let you be the president of FIFA for 5 minutes. Ain't nobody just getting to be that. Not get it's like, yo, but it's like, come on, man. I'm the president of FIFA. The United States is the best team ever. Now let's make that a rule right now. And everybody who ever becomes a president has to say that. Actual Speed called him on stream to confront Jared Goff on the Detroit Lions quarterback. Wait, to confront Jared Goff, the Detroit Lions quarterback, about winning the championship next season. A W Speed, man. Astro Speed took over Jason Louis' stream after Randy run to him in the World Cup game. That's a W clip, man. Oh, this was at SoFi. The USA played W's. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That Americans don't even get this lit for football, bro. And football's a huge sport. Okay, there's more streamer U clips. Oh yeah, I seen this clip too. Castanet accepts his own siblings. Interstream University. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, that was nuclear. He was like, "Yeah, bro, you ain't gonna accept me in Stream University. But bet this my ticket in right here. Let me go ahead and call my mom and put her on this phone and tell her that you have to accept me now. And if you don't accept me while she on this phone, then it's gonna be problems. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. WG code W strategies. Say niggas tired of them asking for bread. And just giving them careers. Unfairly taking away opportunities. Unfairly taking opportunities away from other people that deserve it as well. Making us viewers watch media content just because they're related to you. I mean, I don't think so, bro. I mean, I guess, but I think a lot of these people that he did deny, like you got Canal, you got Canal, Reem, you got a bunch of people that applied. I think that's really gonna get in, even if he denied them right then and there. I think they're gonna get in regardless, bro, and they gonna shine regardless of that. So I think Stream University gonna be lit, bro, whether I get in or not. But yeah. Uh, okay, I have to make sure my screen is still showing because it'll do something completely weird and stupid. But thought it was a flying hell. I was gonna go crazy. Seems like soccer might be hard. Seems like soccer might be a hard game to grow in the U.S. People don't have long attention spans anymore. No, I don't think that's the case, bro. If I mean, how am I gonna put this, bro? If you look this, if soccer was a hard sport to grow in the United States, bro, and I get it's a lot of tourists that's coming here to the United States and most of these cities that the game is being played in, but it's a lot of Americans going to these games too, bro. You know what I'm saying? They packing, they filling up these football stadiums here, bro. So soccer, I don't think soccer is a hard sport to grow here. And I think in a way you might be right, but in a way I think you kind of also wrong. It's kind of like how would I put it, bro? Because it's not nonstop excitement. Most people, yeah, because it's not nonstop excitement. Most people might look at it and be like, "Oh man, this is kind of boring" or whatever. Compared to like hockey, I think the closest sport to soccer where it's like the excitement isn't spot on, everything is going and it's a crazy moment happening like every 10 minutes is baseball. But even baseball got fans because when the World Series is going on, stadiums are packed and they selling out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what team end up in the World Series. But yeah, for the most part, it's an attention span thing. But with the World Cup being here, they packing them stadiums out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They doing their thing in game. But let's. I feel like the nuance of soccer. I feel like the nuance of soccer are beautiful. But like chess, also, I just wonder. I just wonder if our youth can get that, can get the vibe. Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, now that you say that, that might be a problem. But I think it's a how would I put this? I think the younger audience in America, at least a decent amount of them do like soccer, bro, and they do watch soccer. But I think, okay, let me put it like this: I see why you saying that. I think you saying that because of like TikTok and like short form content being the wave, and people can't get past that. It's like, yo, if it's not like a 30-second information, 10-second information, 1 minute video, if I can't get all the information within that time frame, then I'm kind of like over it. I get what you're saying. It, I just had this conversation last stream. Gen Z and Gen Alpha have that problem like a great deal, bro. I'm part of Gen Z. But like I was explaining to somebody else, I'm a part of that version of Gen Z where if you was born from 1996 to the year 2000, you grew up in that you grew up during that time where you still had to go outside and make friends. Like I remember having to go to my friend's house and ask their parents, can they come outside? Like I grew up during that time. That was like a, you know what I'm saying? Or me having to ask my mama, can I go outside? Or you having to be back in the house at 7 or 7:30 or whatever, you having a curfew. So I remember all that. Also grew up during the era in which technology started booming. So it was like, oh, you feel what I'm saying? Like I think people between the ages of like 20, I would say like 29 to like 24, they they get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 26, so I understand both waves of like all. Most people nowadays, if you're not making your friends online, it's kind of like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that wave of going to people cribs and asking them can they come outside and all that, that's not a thing anymore. But it's a sad case. So I get what you're saying, but I think a lot of younger people do like soccer though, bro. Like Hispanics, you got some Caucasians, not too many black people like soccer. I just sat down and watched the whole soccer match today, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was pretty, to me, only because for me, I can't watch short form things. Like I'm one of those people. I have a TikTok account because of social media and me just doing social media in general. But I can't scroll on TikTok for hours like everybody else can. I can scroll on TikTok for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but I'm a YouTube long form video maybe an hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm that type of, you know what I'm saying? But I think people can get back to that, bro, but they just got to get out of that. I got to watch short form videos, which can take, it can, you can fall into that sunken place very easily. I've done it with YouTube Shorts only because I'll be on YouTube a lot. But other than that, I'm a long form content kind of guy. I think it's I think people can do it, bro. You kind of just gotta give people, how would I say this, bro? You kind of gotta give people some time. Give them some grace, bro. Do I think it'll get better do I think it'll get better? Do I think it'll get worse before it gets better? Yes, if I'm being honest with you, because of AI. Like AI is giving out the content, so you ain't got to go search for your answers no more. It's like, yo, I type this question in, AI is giving me these answers quick, fast, and in a hurry. So it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But I think people can, I think people will learn how to adapt for it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, or adapt to it. That's good. I'm glad you're hopeful. I'll try to be more optimistic. That's a fact, bro. I mean, how old are you? I don't know how old you are, but I think a lot of it you referring to a lot of the younger people, bro. 49. Okay, so you get exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Trust me, some of the youth they'll get it, bro. But most of them, I don't think they're gonna be able to adapt, bro. Just the like I call them smooth brain TikTok people. A lot of them smooth brain individuals. I don't think I don't think they're gonna adapt back to long form content, but for the most part, some of them are. They brains still gonna be cooked though because they love short form content. But aside from that, they'll be alright. I think, hopefully. Dang, I gotta rewatch some of these vids, bro. Man, let's watch this cheats vid, man. Um, this doesn't look good for Gen Z. Let's see what doesn't look good for Gen Z, man. About cheats. Don't worry, cheats. I'm already subbed. Glad you keep showing up on my feed. You seem like Greg. I see you later. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Fancy. I mean, Daniel. I just call you Daniel. Appreciate that, Daniel. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you sub up, broski. I mean, with with COVID coming out and um COVID wars happening, unemployment, it's it AI, just short form content, people not being able to focus. A lot of this has to do with this mental health distress thing. A lot of that have to do with that too. So at least for Gen Z, I can say that. See, like bro, the fact that for like at least at least a year, bro. The fact that people were like, "Yo, bro, the world may never be the same. The world may never recover from this." As far as like, "Yo, we probably won't ever be able to go outside again without having to have masks and gloves on." And then it turns out that all of that was a hoax, bro, and they did all that to get some money from people and all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Bill Gates for being in the Epstein files and talking about uh COVID, coronavirus or whatever. I might be paraphrasing this, but I think I remember seeing that in the Epstein files, bro. And he was talking about that in like 2000. He was talking about that in like 2017 or something. That was crazy. The fact that they did that, bro, and planned that whole. You know what I'm saying? That was nuclear work. Jesus, this Asmongold's room. This is terrible. Yeah, but it's a bunch of people that's in Gen Z that like that it's a bunch of people in Gen Z that have that. Oh yeah, bro, I think I have this mental health disorder, self-diagnosis type of activity in which I don't think you should be self-diagnosing yourself or looking stuff up on Google and being like, yo, what does it mean when I can't stop overthinking and I have anxiety and whatever, and then Google tell you, yeah, you might have mental health issues. You may need to go to your local doctor and get on some antidepressant medication, and then you lose your mind. That's a fact. Yep. Yes, bro. You have to be. That's crazy about Gen Z. You are considered a weirdo if you don't know about most stuff that's happening online. Like if you one of them people that's like, yeah, bro. Somebody show you like, yo, hey, you seen that one girl on TikTok that was exposing the one dude for him doing the what's it called, and you be looking like, nah, bro, I ain't see that. Or you seen the one TikTok where the one dude got on there, he made the video about such and such. And you be like, nah, I ain't see that. And then people just be looking at you like, bro, what do you be looking at? What do you like? How did you not see all this stuff? And you be like, whoa, bro, I think I was supposed to see this. And then you chronically get online and start looking at stuff, and it's like, what is this information even doing for me? What am I? Why am I doing this? But it's I ain't gonna lie to you. In order for you to keep up and not fall behind, you got to be chronically online, which is nuclear work. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. With AI, it's not going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is something I do gotta get off my chest, bro. Every time I get on Instagram, for some odd reason, I scroll, and I see them offering for me to install Meta AI on my phone, where people create AI videos that look like the most stupidest thing, like a dog turning into a lobster in a living room with Cheeto puffs around him. Like, what are we doing, bro? Why y'all offering me this slop, man? Come on, man. Stop Instagram. Please stop offering me that. I don't want Meta AI, man. I'm good. Yeah, people. It's that section of the internet is kind of like too nuclear, though, bro. They consider you a complete idiot or a complete weirdo for you being like, oh, I want to be healthy. Hey, man. Come on, cheats, boy. What is this? Come on, man. You can't have Big Geech Man them on the screen. Hold on, bro. Why is it muted? I think if I don't mean to keep pausing, but I think a lot of this behavior right here, a lot of this behavior are females in Gen Z, males too, but a lot of this is females in Gen Z, bro. For some odd reason, people have normalized being like, oh man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I got a friend and I feel like they are upsetting me or whatever they doing, I'm not agreeing with, you know what? I'm just cutting that person off, man. I'm cutting that person off and we ain't gotta be friends no more because what you doing, I don't like and I'm not okay with this. And it's not like they doing something totally egregious. It's like, yo, I called you 4 times and asked you to come somewhere with me, and all 4 times you said that you was busy with such and such or whatever the case may have been that was going on in your life. So because of that, I now cut you off and don't think we should be friends anymore. It's like, yo, gang, you do realize that you are an adult, right? And this is just for adults speaking. Well, this is me speaking for adults. You're an adult, bro. Everybody not on the same time. Everybody ain't got the same life. If that was the case, everybody would be able to show up for any and everybody at any given time. But people got stuff that they gotta do, bro. So you can't be mad at somebody for being like, yeah, man, I'm just not gonna show up for this, bro, because I can't do it. Simple. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn that your friends have lives too, bro. Stop cutting people off for dumb reasons or arguments or disagreements, bro. That don't even make sense. And that's mainly for the women. Fellas, y'all already know y'all shouldn't be doing that. Facts. That's because a lot of people be too I don't know if steadfast is the word, but a lot of people be too quick to be like, I'm not gonna say what I want around my friend because they might judge me, which means that that person is not your friend, bro. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and certain homies that I have gained, like we can say certain stuff to each other, and regardless whether he judges me or I judge him or whatever the case may be, bro. Guess what, man? My life goes on. His life goes on. Everybody' life goes on, bro. Why am I sitting here worried about if he gonna judge me for something I said or if he not gonna like something I said, man? That's on him if he don't. He'll tell me if he didn't like that or whatever the case may be. I'll just tell him shut the hell up. Same thing, vice versa, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can let your friend know, like, damn, you said that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't shit. You should be able to say that to your friends, gang. Y'all should be able to have disagreements. I think everybody also feels like in the big 26 that you being friends with somebody means that y'all agree on everything. And if you don't agree with the stuff that I agree with, we can't be friends. That means that you a bootlicker slash meat sucker. You can't. I'm sorry. If we friends and we agree on everything, bro, it's a problem. Nah, my closest friends was always people that I had very big disagreements with, and we didn't see eye to eye on most stuff. Well, not most stuff, but a lot of things that we didn't see eye to eye on. Certain stuff we did though. That's a fact. Well, I can't say that it wasn't that crazy. This is where, how would I say this? Okay, I can agree with Cheats that it wasn't that crazy in the sense where everybody could do it. Okay, you had boy bands like he pulled up right here. This is One Direction. You're asking me how I know that, you're an idiot, because everybody knew who One Direction was, bro. At least if you are between the ages of 28 to 24, you know who One Direction was, because the females in school was like, "Oh my god, I love such and such from One Direction." I don't know none of their names. I just know that this is a band. They loved these niggas for some reason, and they kind of fanned out over them. I'm pretty sure, just to be 100, that there were people who seen One Direction and went to they like tour dates and all that, and was waiting outside their hotels to take pictures with them or take pictures of them or whatever the case may have been. There always has been parasocial things in people before social media and Gen Z was a thing. Like people that knew Michael Jackson was gonna be somewhere, or Prince, or whoever the case may be, Michael Jordan. They waiting outside the hotel. Like, I don't know how these people was finding this out back then, which is crazy work. Like, how was you finding out where somebody was gonna be at, or what hotel they was gonna come to, or if they was gonna be at the mall or some shit? It used to be people that used to do that. Overly extra parasocial. But I think Gen Z took it to a whole nother wave when streaming and YouTubers and all that became a thing, with you putting your life out there yourself, instead of the paparazzi taking pictures of you and all that. You vlogging your life or streaming your life, bro, bound to have parasocial people. Jesus. Jesus, what is this? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is a huge thing. Well, this is a huge problem within Gen Z. I would say this because I've seen clips or like certain parts of streams from IRL streamers, and the people who like the stream snipers that will pop up and show up where they at and be like, "Oh yeah, bro, what's up, man? Let me take a picture with you." Them people, they cool. Like, it's not really cool for you to be doing that, but if you want to pop up, take a picture with somebody, whatever it is, what it is. But for the individuals that will show up and be like, "Yeah, man, hey, do you have do you feel like you could shout out my page, bro? What are you guys gonna do? Can I come back to your house with you?" I'd be like, "Hold on, man, you gotta chill out with all that pole jocking, boy. Why are you asking a whole nother stranger that you don't know, can you come back to their house with them? Just because they a streamer, bro, don't mean that you can do that, man. That's crazy. Why are you doing that? That's too parasocial. And then them same people will get upset and go online and be like, "Yeah, bro, such and such was mean to me when I met him." It's like, come on, bro. What do you asked them? Can you come to their house with them? And they said no. And now you saying they mean? You're a weirdo. Oh my God, I ad. I was just talking about this on stream with what's his name? Daniel. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is short attention spans. They started cooking us with this when they dropped Vine, but Vine was only 6 seconds, and Vine lasted for like 3 or 4 years, and then after that it was over with. But then TikTok came in 2019 and 2020, and just it was literally Vine on steroids. Yep, there you go. That's a fact. Vine was okay because the videos were only 6 seconds. That's why Vine was cool. It's like, I bet video 6 seconds. I can watch this. Let me lock in real quick. Boom, bam, bop. I bet cool, dope video that I just watched. Whatever, whatever. But the TikTok is like, yo, bro, Vine, hold my beer. Let me take this and transform. Let me show you what you should have dropped. That's a crazy For You page. It's a fact. That's because they pour in so much political content day by day by day by day, and so much is happening that it's hard not to see it. So people take and pick their sides, or whether you are far left, far right, uh, right wing conservative, or whatever. Leftist something, liberal left, whatever. You all that in the middle. I don't know. Yeah. W. Thomas Massey. W. Tucker Carlson. Jesus. That's true. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think a lot of that, social media has to do with a lot of that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mainly because when social media came out and people found out like, yo, bro, there's more ways to make money than people just telling you, yo, you need to go to college and get a college degree to be able to do this or to be able to do that or whatever the case may be. That's what really set off Gen Z to be like, yo, bro, I don't need to go to college to learn the same information that somebody learned in college 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30 years ago. I can get on YouTube and learn that same thing that they learned sitting in a college classroom that probably took them 4 years. I could probably learn that in 6 months, maybe three if I really lock in. It's like come on, bro, what are we doing? You can really DIY all of that stuff. So yeah, I guess you could say social media is a gift and a curse, but big W's because I don't really. I'm one of them people that really feel like, yo, college is a big fat scam. And I graduated high school in 2018. I decided in 2017 when it was like, yo, you did, which is during my junior year, because during your junior year they like, yo, you supposed to be finding out what college you want to go to and applying and all that, seeing where you get accepted to. And for me, I was like, man, I'm not finna go to no college gang. I'm not finna be 20, well, not even 20, 50 to 80 to $100,000 in student loan debt and then get out of college and have to go work a job and be broke for the rest of my life. I'm cool. I'd rather just be broke with nothing than broke and in debt. That's crazy. It's like having it's like having bad credit and being in debt versus somebody with no credit. Nah, I'd rather have none. Jesus. Yep. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Starting a family and relationships have been put on the back burner. A lot of that has to do with the way that women and men deal with each other in the Gen Z era of relationships and dating and all that. The expectations of really, if I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, certain dudes do have certain expectations of women, but the women having certain expectations of men during the dating thing is like out of this world, bro. Which is really setting back a whole lot of people. So it's like when Gen Z, when we all reach like 40 and 50, it's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna be very single and not have nothing and be like, oh my god, I wish somebody would have just loved me when I was in my 20s, but I acted like I was a retard. It's gonna be a lot of that going on, bro. Trust and believe. Yep. Yep. W video cheats. Great freaking video. Cheats always dropping some bangers. Always dropping bangers, man. What the comments say? Are the comments nuclear? So sometimes I think the internet ruined everything, but then again, the internet is just a tool. It just highlighted the stupidity. So my chances of getting hired are more possible than my sister having a boyfriend. I don't have a sister. Jesus Christ. Um, the Fat Right Unity in the intro. Um, Stone Sorcery 6, okay. Vow was like a wither. Um, then came the wither. Then came the wither storm, which is TikTok. Um, we wait what? They came the wither storm, which is TikTok. We used a fire bomb to split it. We used a fire bomb to split it into three, which is shorts, reels, and TikTok. Um, one false thing that you need. Wait, one false thing is that you need to be online all the time to have friends. Yeah, that's a fact. I don't see. I then again, I don't know how. I don't know how that wouldn't be false. Mainly because most kids nowadays are sitting at home on an iPad instead of going to the park. So in a way, he's right, but in a way, he's wrong because most kids. Well, it's probably still kids out here that go outside and play in the mud and all that, bro. But for the most part, a large part of it, people are going to people ain't really going outside like that, bro. So I'm on the wrong website. Yeah, this must have been when he did the whole Big Geach Man thing. So I guess I'm a rare exception of Gen Z who isn't ruined by social media. Yeah, me too, bro. In a way, I am ruined by social media, but in a way, I'm not because it's like, yeah, ranking historic World Cup moments. Okay, I guess I'll look at that. Fox, REC, CoffeeZilla. Mm, what the hell was I finna do? Let me watch this D Green joint. I need to get YouTube Premium back ASAP. It really pisses me off that I don't have it anymore. Black Boy Max finally comes out. Jesus, come on, D Green. Let me see, bro. Let me see what Max done did. Hold on, boy. Who's we all, man? Just because you a geek don't mean I'm a geek, man. Let's go ahead and straighten that out right now, Max. Chill out, man. I don't know what we doing, bro. That had to be AI. That had oh my god, bro. That better had been AI, bro. Come on, Max. You gotta chill, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he really wanna be a geek or if he is a geek, bro. Shout out to him if he is. But come on, man. You're doing you doing too many activities. Fake face piercings, hand and neck movements, sticking your tongue out all weird, getting a diva tattoo. Come on, bro. I think he don't believe that another man would get that tattooed on his body. Yeah, Max, come on, bro. You not giving people too much leeway to not call you a geek, man. You just said that you a bad bitch and you can do what you want. Come on, bro. Look at this, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look like a geek with this gang. Like this look like geeky activities. Look at how he walking, bro. The way he walking, making it seem like he own boys. Yeah, this. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen the clip before. I see a lot of the people like people that make the same kind of content like what's his name, Cheats, Zephyr, Saint Don. A lot of the people who be they do the voiceovers, but they like spam a bunch of meme pictures. I've seen them use this picture so many times, bro. I don't know when this was, but come on, Max. This was like the first sign of like, yeah, he might be overly zesty. Zest boy. The LG is streaming. Come on, D Green. What are you doing, bro? I ain't gonna say that the perm joint like that I ain't gonna say that this hairstyle will make him a geech. Like this can be fly if you know how to really rock it. And you gotta be a certain type of person to rock this joint. But come on, bro. Him wearing these type of little bitty chains, the little I don't know if these are like stainless steel, whatever this is. This kind of almost give off that Big Geeks Man vibe because real men, if you wearing some, bro, you go get some diamonds. And if you're not trying to spend all the money on diamonds, go get you some gold, like some rope chains, bro. That'll make you look more manly, please. This is a nuclear pause right here. Like, what is this chain that he has on? This look overly geeked out, man. Yeah. I never, as a man, ever thought about, yeah, man, let me go ahead and get in the shower. I, yeah, when I get in the shower, I get undressed, I look in the mirror and look back and be like, damn, my shit too fat. No, that's overly. Even though it's yourself that you doing it too, that's still Geach Man vibes. I've went and got in the shower and got undressed and been like, looked at my meat and been like, damn. Looked in the mirror and been like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker, that ain't it? Like, shit, this motherfucker getting that hammerhead shark type activity. I ain't saying I'm pulling out some shit like this, but I'm like, damn, my shit ain't nowhere near little. That's some, as a man, you could be like, okay, that's cool. You as a man checking out how fat your ass is before you get in the shower after you get out is gay. We're not doing that. A TOS boy. Yeah, come on, gang. Max, you need to just go ahead and tell these people, man, that you with Big Geeks them. Come on, bro. Just go ahead and tell them, man. Just go ahead, like, come on, bro. Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi is also a geek. Like, I'm sorry, man. Him licking on lollipops. and wearing thongs, and this is too much. What are you doing, gang? See, like Playboy Cardi is a extreme weirdo for this. Why was he wearing football face paint with a thong? Like this had to have been a humiliation ritual that somebody told him like, yeah, bro, you gotta go ahead and do this real quick, man. Why would you put a thong on as a grown man? Come on, man. That's too crazy, bro. Hey, D Green crazy. These are probably boxers. Thank you. Oh my god. LGPBM community, come on, man. Yeah, bro, they would call you a punk because no man in life, maybe except him and Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi wear thongs, so I would suspect for him to also be on some Geeks Man activity to get a tattoo that says Diva. That's like you might as well you might as well get a tattoo of like I don't know, like something overly geekified. Like what would be a tattoo that's like nuclear, bro? For him to get like maybe a tattoo that says like bad bitch. That would be another one. Or for him to go get a tramp stamp. Matter of fact, that would be, he might as well get a tramp stamp, gang, and be like, yeah, man, this is me, right quick. Like, come on, man, watch out, bro. Just get the to the tip piercing. Oh hell no! Now he telling him to pierce his meat. Something that's laughing at my window. I think is 8 feet and live right next to the Skinwalker Ranch. Well, shit, go outside and say hey to it, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a crazy photo of Rage gang. He looked like a geech right here, man. He actually looked like one of them. He actually looked like a transformer gang, like Optimus Prime. Nigga, you're also a weirdo. Go hang out with your little sisters. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Rage is never in his life ever going to be able to escape that, bro. The whole lil sis, oh my god, these are my lil sisters, lil sis, lil sis. Then they call this saying, yeah, bro, he using the lil sis method. He set himself clean up for that one, bro. Didn't nobody even have to do the work. Well, really, I guess you could say Bruce kind of laid that foundation, but still, bro, he set himself up for that. Like, what? Why is he doing this, bro? Like, who is telling him to do these humiliation rituals? There's no way he's doing this because he wants to. He has to be doing this because he's like, yeah, bro, I want to humiliate myself. Like, what? Oh my god, bro. Then here we go with the TikTok niggas. The TikTok niggas that's like, yeah, I feel like this person is such a yeah, they might be doing this. These type of people really piss me off, bro. I guess you could and god damn, my nigga. That is a mother. That yam. We are Yamily. Yay, 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 yay. I got all my Yamilies with me. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, boy. Get that motherfucker off your face like that, nigga. God damn, boy. That motherfucker. That might be the biggest yam I've ever seen in my life, bro. I've seen some people with some pretty big noses. Not them schnauzers that the Caucasian people be having. But my black people, boy, y'all noses be taking up like 40% of y'all face. I don't think he said he was thinking about getting a butt, but I don't know if he actually got one, but whatever. Yeah, I guess. These might be either insecurities or he likes humiliating himself. One of the two. I don't know which one it is. I would just say he probably likes humiliating himself, but come on, bro. Like, we gotta tighten up this. And he not even in the middle of his life yet, bro. And he like 22. He's in his 20s. I know that for a fact. But a midlife crisis is at 50 or 40 for men. You having a midlife crisis at 20, like maybe we could say like, yeah, he just trying to find himself real quick. You feel me? Damn. Damn. Is this nigga like ultra hate no max right now? I mean, I'm low key kind of I'm clowning them for like being like overly geechified and big zest man, but he like calling him trash and then saying he a geek and saying his music suck and yeah, that's too much. I don't care for all that. You is hating. I ain't gonna lie. That I ain't gonna lie. That's always been my biggest fear about getting tattoos, bro. It's being like, man, bro, I'm gonna have to live with this for the rest of my life, gang. So a tattoo that you get is always gonna have to mean something to you. You getting diva across your rib cage and being like, yeah, bro, I'm going one day I'm gonna be like 40 something and I'm gonna have diva tattooed on me and people gonna be looking at this, or maybe your kids will look at it and be like, yo, pops, what is that? Why you have a tattoo that says diva? What does that mean? Like why do you have that? And then you gotta be like, oh yeah, bro, I was kind of going through this thing where I thought I was a bad bitch, and it's like, what, my nigga, my pop's a geech. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Cuffum is hilarious. Gang, you talking about diva? What? His soundboard is crazy. He got that doink and then the fart joint. Cuffum, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cuffum is extremely toxic when he be talking crazy about people, but he is hilarious, bro. Can't lie about that one. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's exactly what I thought when I seen his tattoo. I'm like, the only divas that I've ever seen was like at least during my time, I don't know about wrestling now, but when the female wrestlers were wrestling, they would call them like they would wrestle for the Diva World Championship. I think that's what it was called. The 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 women's World Championship, which was like the Diva title. It was something like that, something along those lines. And they were called WWE Divas. It was like for the women's side, and at least it was kind of like almost sexualized in a way. At least when I was watching as a shorty, they used to have the bikini contest type activity, which was nuclear. Shout out like Stacy Keebler, Trish Stratus, Kelly Kelly. Um, what's the other girl name? I forget most of their names, but yeah, bro, they had all them. This is the kind of time in that Black Boy Max is on, man. Jesus. Shout out Big Geese them, but we ain't doing all that, man. Like y'all gotta go and do that somewhere else, man. But shout out to y'all. Big W D Green. I ain't watched a D Green video in a minute. Diva, 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 Devon Dudley. Let me stop playing. Let me stop saying a bunch of dumb shit. You feel me? Just cause, man. You feel me? Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Mm, Should I do? Let me see if it's something that's like quick that I want to do first before I do Tommy G's video. Let's see this Cameron video. This Cameron dude drop. I ain't never seen his content before. I don't think. Um, TikTok's weirdest food trend. Let's see, man. Let's see what this video about. Back Cameron. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My black people, we gotta do a whole lot better than this, bro. We doing too much degenerate black activities, and we placing too many stereotypes on ourselves. Even though Caucasian people, y'all have no right to say nothing about black people because y'all do a bunch of stupid stuff too. Also, y'all like to participate in the festivities that we have because y'all don't come up with nothing original. So yeah. That's a fact. That guy. Yeah, it sounds good until you realize how much sugar you're actually consuming, because fruits already have. I ain't gonna say they have high sugar counts, but some fruit will have high sugar counts, or a lot of grams of sugar, especially if you're not buying whole pineapples, as far as the ones that come with the cork and all that in the middle. I think I said that right, or the core in the middle, whatever. But if you're not buying your pineapples and cutting it up yourself and putting it in your own bowls or whatever, and you buying the jarred pineapples that come in a glass joint, that contains a lot more sugar than the actual pineapple itself. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the juice and all that they add in there, it's a whole lot of stuff. But you adding sugar on top of that, on top of pineapple juice already being overly sweet, it's a big no-no for me. It is. If I'm being honest with you, bro, if you going out and paying for these Kool-Aid jar things instead of being like, yo, I'm gonna go to Walmart or my local grocery store to get this same pineapple joint and get me some Kool-Aid and just try it myself, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to. Well, I don't really care if I offend my black people, but y'all are dumb. Come on, bro. Not to go off topic, but god damn, this nigga forehead big as shit. This is a whole lot of goddamn real estate, my nigga. Like in about 8 years, no, in about another 5 to probably maybe 10, he gonna have to go ahead and get rid of this, man. He gonna be doing the George Jefferson. He gonna be moving on up to the east side with a big old goddamn house in the sky high high. Lying and having ass nigga. Yeah. Just see, typical black people. We gonna talk crazy about whatever the hell is going on, and then we'll be like, all right, you know what? Let me go try it real quick and see if it's actually good. Yeah. Would I probably try this one day? Maybe. Would I probably not? More than likely, I won't. But who knows what the future entails? You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My black people that's making this, bro, with the whole like my black people that's making this the what you call this joint? The flaming hot fried chicken with the blue waffles with cookie crumbs or cereal on top. Y'all doing too much, bro. Come on, bro. Let's keep it classy and simple. Chicken and waffles, regular chicken, regular waffles, powdered sugar, syrup if you need it. If the waffle's good enough, you don't need no syrup. You can just put some butter on them. Crazy. Yeah, if they Chips Ahoy, I'm rocking. I was waffle plate $30. I ain't gonna lie, based on how high on how high groceries is and you going to the grocery store, you trying to make this with all the ingredients that you're gonna have to buy. Well, if we count seasonings, if you ain't got the seasonings already too, it's way more than $30. So I would say that this waffle plate is justified because they spending way more than 30 to make that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was to make this, the whole blue waffles, you got to get the dye, you got to get the cookies and all that to crumble it up. You got to get the hot Cheetos. You got to get a big enough bag to be able to crumble them up in the dust and do the whole coating them with the chicken. You got to get the chicken. You got to get oil. You got to get seasonings. This would probably total out to like maybe 100 or so bucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Probably less than that, but over $50 for sure. Facts. If he has sugar, he doing too much. Yeah, they black. We know they ain't got the best healthcare, man. Shut up, man. That shit thick as hell as he pouring it in there, boy. That shit sound like cough syrup the way he pouring that shit. You can't even see through it no more, gang. Come on, bro. You know how fatigued you gonna be after you eat this? It's over with for you. Yeah, the nigga said that big guy. I don't know what he doing right now. I hope he going like extra viral when he like making content now. Cause once you got that viral moment, especially that this viral, Streamers definitely have been saying that big guy. That big guy. That big guy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to that white boy, man. You know, certain white people out here who we rock with, man. Even though it's a lot of tension between blacks and whites, and then blacks and Asians, and then blacks and also Hispanics a little bit too. So yeah, it's a lot of tension going on out here with everybody, bro. But yeah, we got it. You feel what I'm saying? I could buy two soul bucks in high school with that joint, man. You know what I'm saying? You buy two soul bucks, somebody get a pack of Dutchess, have you a good time. Now I don't smoke weed no more, so $20 will be me placing like 5 bets or like 2 bets. It all depends on what I want to do. Six different flavors. That be a 20. I don't know what archetype of white woman this is, bro, but we don't need these. Like we don't need these. Nah. They got to be from a certain part of America. For sure, not Chicago at all. You know what I'm saying? Because most motherfuckers will be like, yeah, this shit fire. Or this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, this shit a nuke. But, I don't, maybe they from like Florida or some shit. Nah, you gotta say that big guy. You can't say that big fire. You sound like a lame gang. Damn, boy. As a man, you can never do your lips like that on some gang. It's crazy. I knew dude was doing this. He was doing this to troll though. If I'm being 100, as you can see, this probably his Mister Built Different. This is page. So yeah, he was doing this to troll. Obviously, if we being 100, the first one went like overly nuclearly viral, and then he probably just kept doing them. But I ain't gonna lie, the thing about this type of content is like it's shock value, so it's like it's never really it's gonna be hard for him to keep replicating the same type of viral moment over and over and over again without like showcasing some type of different thing in it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't though. He cut up his own pineapples too. W. I want to know how he drained this washer though. Shut up. Come on, man. Fast forward this. Most people have been hospitalized in diabetic comas after participating. Damn. Yeah, that's too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The fact that it's dyeing the pineapples that color is crazy. They buying that shit online, gang. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, I'm pretty sure there's people who probably dyeing it different colors too. So, but yeah, see that the reason why I'm like, yo, bro, you can't just blame black people. You got white people out here wanting to try the same thing. Damn, is they holding these motherfuckers at gunpoint? You wanna know the most nuclear thing about this trend? That it's gonna take a nosedive and like give it like I say give it like 2 more weeks, bro. Nobody's gonna be eating. I ain't gonna say that the deep fried the fried what the hell is it? Hot Cheeto chicken and the waffle thing. That's still gonna be a thing. Like people can revamp and re-rock that a whole bunch of ways, but the whole what you call it? What the hell was I just saying? The Kool-Aid pineapple shit, that's gonna take a nosedive, bro. but only because it reached so far up in its popularity. It's bound. It's gonna have to. It hit its. I feel like it hit its apex like 2 or 3 days ago, or maybe it's still at its apex. But it's gonna nosedive fast. Trust and believe that. People ain't gonna be worried about it no more because so many people. Once so many people go viral off something, bro, it's really just like it's only left up for a couple of two, and then it'd be like, yeah, let's not do this anymore. I guarantee you, whoever broke ass bought all these goddamn pineapples, he's just gonna have pineapples sitting in his crib because he's not gonna sell all of these. First of all, he probably spent all of his money on that shit and hoping that he can sell each jar for $20 and come up on some bread. He lying like a motherfucker, nigga. This just became popular like last week, bro. You ain't been doing this for months, you broke fuck. Because if you was doing this for months, guess what? This would have been popular back in December. But it's not. And it hasn't been. So stop it. And even if you were a store, I'm pretty sure that there are stores who's like, yo, bro, this pineapple Kool-Aid thing, wave, oh man, bro, let's put this on our menu. Like, even though I'm pretty sure they know this isn't gonna sell for a long ass time, my nigga. But while it's hot, let's try to get in where we fit in. You feel what I'm saying? Sell it, make our money off of it. But nigga, in 6 months, nobody's gonna. In 6 months, motherfuckers gonna be like, bro, do y'all remember when motherfuckers was making the pineapple Kool Aid shit, bro? Y'all bogus as hell for that. And this is not like the first time somebody has Kool-Aidified something. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers used to do the back in the day, early 2000s, 2010s. Motherfuckers used to have Kool-Aid, pickles, and all that, bro. Like, most people be acting like a lot of this stuff is new and it's not, bro. Yeah. Why the fuck is this video taking so long? God damn. Nigga, you don't need to go to Sam's Club to get these, bro. You can go to Walmart and get the same shit. I'm pretty sure. No bullshit. But I get the branding thing might be like, oh, you gotta go to Sam's Club, but you can go to your local grocery store and find these same jars, bro. Trust and believe that. Yeah. Yep. Which the crazy part is, it's the same for everything. Whether it's like, oh man, you like fried chicken, you can go to the store, and you can go to the store and grab your own chicken if you got seasoned at the crib, and you got flour and oil and all that at the crib, you just go to the store, get your own chicken, fry your own chicken. You ain't gotta stop at Popeyes or KFC or whatever the case may be. You can always make all of the same stuff for cheaper or for free because if you buy enough of it, yeah, if you buy enough of it, you could just make it for the free ski at the crib. So yeah, same thing. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, you went and AI'd your own Kool-Aid joint. First of all, Kool-Aid, if you try to sell this for real on the open market, Kool-Aid will sue the fuck out of you because you just literally stole a shit. But come on, my nigga. Like, no. That's already been a thing. Sorry, the random people parade. The pineapple thing, I don't really think so. People probably been doing the pineapple thing too, but people been Kool-Aid defying everything, bro. No. Damn, boy. Couldn't even let it get in your mouth first. Why would he put the one that he was just eating or that he just bit back in there? That's disgusting. Why the fuck did he just bite this? Never mind. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you. I think black people can make anything a trend game and make anybody try anything, bro. All we gotta do is act like we like it, and then everybody else will be like, "Man, what? Y'all seen these black people get on here and do this? Man, they are idiots and all that, bro." But you know what? We should also try it too, and then everybody else gonna start doing it, which is crazy because they call black people like idiots, and y'all don't come up with nothing, and y'all not creative, or y'all yeah everything that we make y'all buy, whatever the case may be. No, everything that we set trends on, everybody else wants to do. Hence the Kool-Aid pineapple thing. I'm telling you, bro. Black people can start eating fentanyl rocks and be like, yeah, bro. These joints is so nuclear, bro. Let's cover them in Kool-Aid. And everybody else was like, what? Fentanyl rocks. I can eat them too. And then everybody just started dying out of nowhere. Kool-Aid and apples is too nuclear. People ban candy and stuff too, bro. So it doesn't surprise me. They've done that with watermelon, like you just said, chocolate, strawberries. They've candyified everything too. They do it with they also do the candy coated strawberries with the hard outer shells type. It's like the Jolly Rancher kind of. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the hard ass candy shit, bro. That shit gets stuck in your teeth and make my teeth hurt. Nope. Motherfucking hands shaking like a motherfucker, ain't it? Bro, with YouTube Premium, I stopped seeing this ad like 2 months ago. Jesus, boy. Damn, this nigga line look bogus as hell from this angle. Nigga, why don't you have a fucking tripod? Nigga, are you not a content creator? Nigga, set that shit up on a tripod, boy. Come on, bro. Why you biting that like a little bitch, gang? I need people to stop. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's get some forks. Let's take it out. Let's cut it, and then let's eat it properly. Like, we ain't gotta shove long things in our mouth. That's too ayo. W shitty football team. Come on, man. Try that shit with your ugly ass. This must be a bitch ass black nigga. Cause come on, bro. What you mean? Oh, I hate the taste of Kool Aid, bro. It's so disgusting. So bitch ass up, nigga. Try that shit, boy. If I slap you. Come on, man. He acting like you. It's like a bitch. Shout out to him though, man. W videos though. I wouldn't lie to you, man. Big W's for you in the chat game. Big W's. I'll save the rest of these for tomorrow. From be 100. Damn, I just scratched the hell out of my face. I'll save the rest of these for tomorrow, just to keep it all the way funky, bro. And yeah. forgot what I was gonna say. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all, bro. Hopefully, we can get some more reacts in. Well, I'm finna get some more reacts in, but yeah. Gotta get some more posted in too, but yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone though, you dig? Boom. Boom, 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 boom.